Hello to everyone listening to my multimodal. In this multimodal, we will be studying the history of ancient Egypt, focusing on the influential roles and contributions of four main queens in the new kingdom of Egypt: Tai, Nefertiti, Ankhesemen, and Nefertari. These women exceeded the traditional roles of the time, had significant power and influence, shaping the destiny of their kingdom through diplomacy, religious revolution, resilience, and godlike worship. The first queen we'll be looking at is Queen Tai. The reign of Amenhotep III marked a turning point for royal women, exemplified by his great royal wife, Tai. Tai, though born to commoners Yuya and Thuya, gained prominence after her marriage, as evidenced by scarabs naming her parents. Her importance is highlighted by a frequent depiction of the king's monuments, often shown in equal proportions to him and with kingly attributes, such as a sphinx trampling enemies. Amenhotep III even built a temple for her at Sedinga in Nubia, where she is depicted as a goddess. An interesting aspect of Tai's role is her involvement in diplomatic affairs, as demonstrated by her direct involvement in international correspondence. Tushratta, the king of Martini, wrote to Tai after Amenhotep III's death, addressing her as Lady of Egypt and emphasizing her familiarity with diplomatic matters. His letter stated, "To Tai, Lady of Egypt, thus speaking Tushratta, king of Mitanni. Everything is well with me, may everything be well with you, your house, your son, your soldiers, and everything belonging to you. You know I always felt a friendship for Amenhotep III, your husband, and he for me. The things we communicated were known to you and the messengers Kila and Mani only. You know better than anyone what we discussed. No one knows better. This highlights Tai's significant involvement in state affairs, her extensive knowledge of diplomatic exchanges, and her influence in maintaining international alliances." Our next queen that we'll be looking at is Queen Nefertiti. Perhaps the most important and controversial queen of this period is Nefertiti, wife of Akhenaten. From the beginning, she played a vital role in her husband's unconventional reign. Born around 1370 BCE, likely in Thebes, her origins are debated. She may have been a foreign princess, the daughter of Pharaoh Amenhotep III and Queen Tai, or the daughter of Amenhotep III's vizier, raised in the royal palace with a high-status wet nurse. She was set to marry Akhenaten at about 11 years old. Like her mother-in-law, Nefertiti was given pharaonic attributes depicted in traditional poses such as smiting the enemy and trampling enemies as a sphinx. She is shown driving her own chariot, worshipping Aten with Akhenaten, distributing honors and receiving foreign envoys. Unlike other queens, she appears in intimate family scenes. As the great royal wife, Nefertiti played a crucial role in the Amarna Revolution, promoting Atenism, a monotheistic worship centered on the sun disk Aten. She was active in religious ceremonies and depicted making offerings to Aten. The source on the left of the slide depicting Akhenaten and Nefertiti worshipping Aten through offerings is an example highlighting her importance in this new religion. This shift aimed to consolidate power under the pharaoh and his family, with Nefertiti as a key figure. Our next queen that we'll be looking at is Queen Ankhesemen. Ankhesemen, born around 1348 BCE, witnessed a major religious revolution as her father shifted worship to Aten, the sun disk. Likely born in Thebes, she grew up in the new capital, Amarna, with her two sisters. She became a senior princess, participating in governmental and religious functions. She later married Tutankhamun 3 years in his reign, when they were both 13. During King Tut's reign, Ankhesemen played a significant religious role depicted on various funerary items in his tomb. The small golden shrine, for instance, shows her performing rituals essential for King Tut's safe passage to the afterlife, emphasizing her association with Hathor, the goddess of love, beauty, motherhood, and afterlife. Her offerings of flowers, incense, and sacred items symbolize her support in his journey through the underworld, highlighting her divine status and crucial role in ensuring his successful transition to the afterlife. Ankhesemen also played a pivotal advisory role during King Tut's reign, especially given his young age and inexperience. As his wife and closest confidant, she provided essential guidance in political and administrative matters, helping navigate the complex dynamics of the royal court. Her influence was crucial in managing relations with powerful officials and priests, particularly as they sought to restore traditional religious practices disrupted during her father Akhenaten's reign. Her deep understanding of court intricacies and her experience from the tumultuous Amarna period equipped her with valuable insights and strategies aimed at stabilizing Egypt, reversing many radical changes made by her parents to gain the support of influential priesthood and the general populace. Additionally, she managed diplomatic affairs, leveraging her royal connections to foster alliances and handle foreign relations. Through her counsel, Akhensumit ensured that King Tut's reign was marked by informed and strategic decisions reflecting her significant influence in maintaining political stability and continuity during a critical period in ancient Egypt's history. Our final queen will be Queen Nefertari. In politics, Nefertari accompanied Ramses II on official business and wrote letters to forge alliances. She was called Mistress of the Two Lands, indicating her importance. She corresponded with Hittite Queen Pudkapa to build trust and strengthen ties. When the peace treaty was signed in the 21st year of Ramses' second reign, Nefertiti wrote warmly to Pudkapa, "With me, your sister, all goes well. With my country, all goes well. With you, my sister, may all go well. See now, I have noted that you, my sister, have written to me to inquire after my well-being, and that you have written to me about the new relationship of good peace and brotherhood, in which the great king, the king of Egypt, now stands with the brother of the great king, the king of Attai. May the sun god of Egypt and storm god of Ati bring you joy and give good brotherhood to the great king, the king of Egypt, with his brother, king of Attai, forever. And I am in friendship and sisterly relations with my sister, the great queen of Attai, now and forever." Her presence at the treaty signing highlighted her diplomatic role. Nefertiti helped uphold order alongside Ramses II, enhancing his image. She likely discussed plans, influenced campaigns, and contributed to laws. Her importance is shown in many depictions on monuments and shrines, especially at Karnak, Luxor, and her tomb. Status of her equal in size to those of Ramses II indicate her status as his co-ruler and her role in his propaganda efforts. In conclusion, the roles and contributions of Queen Tai, Nefertiti, Akhensumit, and Nefertari reflect the evolving influence of royal women in ancient Egypt. Together they epitomize what a royal queen in Egypt duty should be and being role models for the future of Egyptian queens. The end. Thank you for listening.